How's it going, everybody, and welcome to my new Let's Play of Bye Bye BOXBOY for the Nintendo 3DS. So, this is currently the final game in the BOXBOY series, and as you can see on the screen, this is from HAL Laboratory, known for creating the Kirby series. And I'm not gonna delay things any further, I'm just gonna press a button and let's hop right in. So for those who don't know about the BOXBOY series, I've actually played the first two games in the series. This is the third of the trilogy so far. Hopefully they make more, please, on the Nintendo Switch. But anyway, this little guy right here that can produce boxes from seemingly out of nowhere is QB, but he's not like C-U-B-E-Y or C-U-B-I-E. His name is QBBY. QB. Get it? Get it? Get it? It's so cute, it's so adorable, and also, yes, he dances when you wait too long to do stuff. But they hop you right into this game, actually. The other game, the other games are weird. They kind of don't really shove you into everything right away, or they give you like this is still a tutorial world, but this is technically World 1 and not a World 0. I mean, if I pause, you can see, look, World 1, a new journey begins. Anyway, I guess while I'm here, I should mention, as you've probably been seeing that you've only been seeing the top screen, there are a couple options on the bottom screen, especially in this menu in particular. Retry is an option. Then you have controls, which, really, the controls, there's not really much to them. If you've played the games before, then you know what to do. And then there are tips and tricks, which you can use to help yourself further through the game. Anyway, or you can press start to resume. And then there's the bottom screen. Whoa, that was a bit loud on the peaking of the mic. Then there's the bottom screen in the actual game, not in the pause menu. I'm gonna go away from the QB diorama, the classic HAL Laboratory tutorial imagery. So the bottom screen in the regular game, when it's not paused, is a bit different. You can press L and R to retry from a checkpoint together. Then you have a box limit on display at all times, as well as how many boxes you have remaining to use. And of course, under that is an icon for the collectible of this game, which are crowns. And if you run out of boxes to use, then the crown goes away and you cannot collect it. And then, of course, there are hints. There's a camera, which nope, I didn't time it correctly. Hang on, I'm gonna keep trying to time this correct, because I want the memes. Come on, I have to time it correct. I didn't time it correctly. Hang on, I got a couple more shots of this. There we go. So if you pause it correctly, you can see that QB, when he's in the middle of blinking, you can have a blank BOXBOY, essentially. And of course, on the photo screen, you can save it to your SD card on your 3DS, and it also displays what world and stage you are on. So in the top left corner, it says World 1-1. I will not be saving this to the SD card because there's really no point. And the last option on the bottom screen is Miiverse. Oh, Miiverse, you were so young, and then Nintendo took you away. Anyway, that is the first stage of the first world of Bye Bye BOXBOY. Yeah, there was a lot to unpack in that first stage, and I didn't intentionally say that pun. Anyway, let's move on to the next stage, Stage 2 of World 1, box limit of 3 with 18 usages of boxes. Alright, so this is, well, okay, we're getting another tutorial, we're getting a staircase explanation, but this game is intriguing, because there are aspects of this game that I do like, but they're not really present for a long time, and we'll get into that a little bit later. Like, for BOXBOY, the second game, I really enjoyed how you got double boxes for pretty much the entire game, because that was the whole gimmick of the game. And the gimmick for this game involves, you might have seen it on the title logo and the title screen, which, by the way, I applaud them for not pulling a BOXBOY and not having the logo on the screen for some reason. But so future me didn't have to edit one in. But you saw some little baby QBs on the title logo, hanging above the logo with QB. Well, those are Q babies, and sadly they're not really prominent in the game, at least not, like, immediately. Well, I don't want to spoil anything, even though I technically spoiled the Q babies, but I don't want to spoil exactly what happens with them yet. All I'll say is that I was really disappointed that they're not more prominently featured. So you might get a clue of what I'm trying to imply, but we'll have to wait until, of course, we get to the end of the game to see what I mean. Well, not exactly the end of the game. Anyway, I've just been flying through these stages because, man, this game, okay, these games, I should say, are easy, except later on they get more challenging. Of course, if this is your first game in the series, which I do recommend you play the other ones first, then it might be more difficult for you, but for me, I pretty much know these games like the back of my hand, so it wouldn't really be too hard for me, and I'm just gonna keep collecting crowns, because that's really all I need to do. Keep collecting crowns, get my perfect clear bonuses by clearing the stages, and I really, really like the simplicity of this game, how it's basically just black and white. Well, and the second game added a lot of green, and this game adds a whole bunch of other colors, but I really love the simplicity of the BOXBOY games, and it kind of reminds me of early Kirby games, because they were particularly easy too, in a way. They weren't exactly difficult, except if you wanted to master the games, which, I mean, I guess they're difficult if you try to master them. Anyway, but yeah, the BOXBOY series reminds me of early Kirby, and that's probably a good thing if you're a fan of early Kirby games, and you haven't tried these games yet. I really recommend you try these. These are really good games, and I'm really, really hoping, I'll probably be saying this every episode, I'm really hoping that they make more games for the Nintendo Switch. But anyway, that is it for World 1, so let's see what comes next. The shop is opened. Exchange your medals for various items, or use Amiibo here. We got new costumes. For having saved data from BOXBOY and BOXBOY, we've unlocked the QC costume. And also, we have the screen color change unlock. The ability to change the screen color has been added to the shop. New costumes available. Costumes obtained in BOXBOY and BOXBOY can now be used. Take a look at the shop. Yeah, more to unpack. There is a lot to go over, and this is the main adventure in Bye Bye BOXBOY. We have lots of planets that we're going to be traveling to, and also this goes down, but I think that leads to other stuff that we can't really access yet. I don't remember. Is your name Cutie? I think you're Cutie, because you're QB, she's QC. I think you're Cutie, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the shop, because I do want to show off things that are in the shop. So, if it'll load. There we go. Oh, screen color change unlocked. You can now, we already know this. This can give the game a new feeling. Okay, so I really love the costume icon. Just look at it. It's QB in a tuxedo. I mean, come on, it's so adorable. Anyway, there are a couple options that we can go through. There are costumes, there's music, there are comics, and there are challenges. And of course, there's the extra options for the screen color and Amiibo. I'll go over the screen color and Amiibo at a different time. For now, I want to focus on, I guess, these? I don't know. Anyway, we have a couple of options, of course. We have blush, we have eyebrows, we have glasses. Hey, I got those, I got glasses, that's great. We have a 7-3 split haircut. And then, of course, we have some costumes from the previous games: Rapper, Ponytail, Superhero, Ninja, Wizard, Devil, Knight, Bunny, King, Legendary King for beating the challenges of BOXBOY. Then we're going into the BOXBOY costumes: the Masked Crusader, the Maid, Vampire, Cat, Young Lad, Robosuit, Queen, and then the Legendary Queen. So we, for having your save data for BOXBOY and BOXBOY, God, I always get these games confused, especially when I'm recording now. Of course, you get all of these costumes you unlocked from those games, and then there's the QC costume. Wear this QC costume and you can use as many boxes and hints as you want. Speaking of, where's the real QC? So, the QC costume basically makes this game really easy. If you don't want much of a challenge, then yeah, play with QC, because you can use as many hints without using any play coins on your 3DS, or you can use as many boxes as you want. And speaking of, when you're playing as QC, QB is the one standing here in this space instead of QC. It's a really, really nice detail. I really like it. So, I guess I'll play as QC for a little bit. I don't actually know. I'm not gonna play as QC, because that'll be too easy. Although, I'm not gonna make any promises that I won't ever play as QC in this, especially when we get to the later worlds, but I'm gonna try not to play as QC. So, let's take off the QC costume. Sorry, QC, you're gonna have to be the sidekick again in these adventures. Then there's music, comics. Can we unlock really anything? We can unlock the title theme, our box ship. Oh, I can actually say that. We're on a ship. That's a box. Get it? Because this game is like entirely box puns and stuff. And then set course. We can buy all of these music tracks right now. And of course you can play them inside this menu. I'm not gonna do that, even though I really do love the music. And challenges and comics, we'll go over those more in detail at a later time. But here we are back on our box ship. And there's really nothing else for us to do, so let's press A. And let's set forth to the first planet. And just in case you didn't know what game this was, they once again show you on this screen in between going to the first planet. And as I alluded to earlier, there's more color in this game, but it's not green, it's red. Alright, and of course we could go back to the box ship at any time. Beam me up, Scotty! So there we go, there's that. I think, does this fall down? This does fall down, okay, so that falls down and you can go back to the other world at, the other planet you're on at any time. There we go, that's the use of that, and we get to see this cutscene all over again, hooray. Except not the full one, because we've already seen the cutscene. Anyway, that leaves the ability to go to World 2, touch and move the QB switch. Let's go ahead and head inside. Alright, World 2 is beginning, and I really want to talk about everything that I skipped over from the box ship, but I'm gonna wait to talk about that. Actually, I probably won't wait too long. I'll probably talk about that in the next episode or something. Anyway, this is I think it's a new mechanic? Maybe it is? I don't remember it from the last game, because it's been, what, 2 years since I played the second game, at least? So this is a mechanic in which we have to use QB's face as kind of like a facial recognition thing to unlock gates. It's actually kind of cool. And of course, we still have our box limits, we still have to try to get all of the crowns, and get our perfect clear bonuses, of course. Hey, we now have an extra medal for getting the perfect clear bonus. Instead of 10, we got 11. I mean, 11 is better than 10, so I mean, it really does work out. Alright, and I have a box limit of 4, but I only really needed 3 to cover that hole in the gate, so... Well, now I need 4. Hop up here, there we go. Facial recognition software is complete. And I should be able to grab this easily. There we go, no problem. Yeah, will this work? No, that's not gonna work. Okay, well, luckily when you collect your crowns in the level, you can just use more boxes as you wish. So basically, it's like you're wearing the QC costume as soon as you collect all of the crowns in a level. And I did say crowns as in more than one, because later on there are going to be more than one crown you can collect. In fact, I think it's in World 3 that it starts happening, if I remember correctly. I don't really remember. Anyway, let's do this. There we go. Do this. There we go. Okay, so we have 5 boxes we can use this time. So let's activate the first part of this gate, grab the crown, and then make our way over here, unlocking the second part, and finish off the stage strong with, of course, our crown and our perfect clear bonus. Oh, medals raining down from above. I love it so much. Alright, let's move on to stage number 4 of World 2. Box limit of 5 once again, and this time we can just do the hook right here. Okay, use another hook. No, actually. Ooh. Wait a second. Oh, well, nope, that didn't work. Oh, I screwed up, because I can... Hang on. Hang on, because I can do this. What was I thinking? It took me a little bit to figure that out. I was like, wait, what am I doing? Alright, and then this, I can just do this, and I can fall back down because it doesn't matter. I get unlimited boxes as soon as I collect my crown, and we can finish off the stage. Clear the stage, whatever you want to say. I mean, it says stage cleared, so I guess I should just say clear the stage. Anyway, perfect clear bonus once again, collecting all those medals, because I would like to unlock everything in this game with perfect clear bonuses and everything, like the comics and all that stuff. I'd like to unlock it all, but... you know, we're just gonna have to wait and see. Alright, so for this, I'm just gonna cheese this. I'm just gonna fall down like that and grab it. I don't really need to do anything else. Alright, there we go. Hook ourselves over here, and this is also very easy. Just literally fall down, do the 4 boxes and fall down, and you win the game, basically. Alright, there we go. Cleared the stage, got our crown, and we're about to get our perfect clear bonus once again. Oh, it's so glorious. Now, I've been flying through these, so the hint option hasn't really popped up for me. I think if I take too long to make a decision, I think it pops up. I'm not going to. Oh, never mind, the hint option just showed up now. So I'm sadly mistaken. Anyway, I guess that's what happens when I don't pay attention to the bottom screen. So the hint menu, I actually already mentioned this, but, oh, I screwed that up. Please don't, okay, thank you. I already screwed that up where, I already screwed it up. Well, yes, I did screw this up, but I already alluded to the fact that if you wanted to use a hint, it would cost play coins on your 3DS. So when you walk or something, you know, take a walk, have your 3DS in your pocket in sleep mode, something like that, you get play coins for, actually you only get up to 10 per day, because Nintendo limited that for some reason, but you get play coins for how many steps you walk, so 1,000 steps is 10 play coins, I believe, and you can only get 10 per day, as I said. So I think is it just 1 play coin for a hint? God, it really has been a while since I have used hints. Like, literally, when I did my practice playthrough, oh my god, I can't say it anymore. My practice playthrough of the game, I did not use hints at all, because I somehow remembered things, and it was really weird. Anyway, that is going to do it for this of course I would end it off on tongue-twisting my words. Next time on Bye Bye Box Boy, we will begin World 3, and hopefully you can... Ooh, treasure! Well, there's a world right next to that, and if my ABQs are correct, we would be taking on World 4 in addition to World 3 next time. or maybe I'll just do World 3, grab that treasure, and then talk about the things I skipped over in this episode. We'll just have to wait and see. So, with that, thank you for watching, and until next time, catch ya later.